The Yankees start the 2025 season with a sense of the job not yet done. They made it all the way to the World Series Game 5 last year, but it wasn't a competition. Let's face it, guys, the Dodgers are still the best team on paper. So we lost Juan Soto to the team across town, the New York Mets, over $5 million. Now, Al Steinbrenner, unlike his father George, is not a big spender. Now, I think he still loves the team, but he's a businessman first. Some notable new signings include Cody Bellinger, a former Cub, at center field. Also at first base, former Cardinal Paul Goldschmidt. Starting pitcher, formerly from the Braves, Max Fried. And the closer from the Brewers, Devin Williams. So on the injuries front, we have, of course, the starting pitcher Garrett Cole, who is out for the season with Tommy John's surgery on his elbow. We have another starting pitcher, Luis Gill. He's out 1 month with a lat injury. We have third base, DJ LeMay, who is out 2 weeks with calf injury. And also, Giancarlo Stanton is out 2 months with an elbow injury. According to CBS Sports, the Yankees have four players in the top 100 for 2025. We have Jazz Chisholm at 87. We got Bellinger at 81. We got Fried at 26. And Aaron Judge is at number 3. Now, in case you were wondering, the best player for 2025, according to CBS Sports, is going to be Shohei Ohtani, of course, of the Dodgers. So, I've looked at some sports books to look at some of the odds, and according to Bet365, the Yankees have the third best odds to win it all at plus 1,000. They're behind only the Dodgers and the Braves. The over-under on wins is at 89.5, according to DraftKings. Also, during the during the preseason, there was a nice story about a player. His name is J.C. Escara. This guy basically went from driving an Uber, giving people rides, to now playing for the Yankees. Now, when I read his story, it was really cool. This guy spent his entire career in the minors, some independent leagues, even played in Mexico. He thought he would never basically make it to the majors until last year, got picked up by the Yankees and played under their AAA affiliates and did quite well in the preseason. And basically, the coach told him that he made the roster. So that was pretty cool. You go from giving people Ubers, thinking you're never going to make it, to going to the greatest organization in the sport. The guy was calling his mother and telling her the good news, and she was crying about it. So that was pretty cool. So that pretty much kind of wraps up the analysis part, the reporting part that I did on the Yankees, some of the research I did. Now, if I look forward to the year, I think the Yankees are going to have a good season. I think they're definitely going to win the AL East, unless, Baltimore can be a challenge team. Maybe the Blue Jays, but I don't think so. And I also think that the Boston Red Sox are not a threat. So I think they're going to win the division. I think they're going to be very, very good in the American League, in the playoffs, even. Unless maybe Houston can be a threat, but I don't see anyone else really causing that much of a threat to the Yankees. It's really the National League that is the problem here. The National League, we got the Dodgers, we got the Braves, we even have the Mets that are going to be really good. Um, so those are the juggernauts, and I don't know that if we have a World Series repeat, that we can actually beat those guys because the team is really good. But you never know what's gonna happen in a season. There are trades that could happen. I don't wish that on anyone, but there's always injuries. So we'll see how this season goes. It's a marathon. It's 162 games. I think the Yankees again are gonna have a good season. I think Aaron Judge is gonna have a good season. He's gonna hit a lot of home runs. I don't know that he's gonna be MVP. We'll see about that. But he's definitely gonna have a good year. I think pitching wise, we lost a big piece with the Garrett Cole injury. So I hope we do something there in terms of getting a trade, maybe, or something. Or maybe some of the kids in the minors are really going to be good enough to kind of, I guess, ease off the pain of losing a guy like Garrett Cole. So some of the other pitchers are going to have to step up. But I still think definitely win the division. I think we win more than 89 and a half games as well. My predictions. I hope that they win the World Series or at least get back to it. But again, the Dodgers, as I said, are the class of the league. So we'll see how we fare against them, even on records wise and things of that nature. So, there you have it. This is my introspection for the 2025 MLB season for the New York Yankees. I can't wait until the postseason hits us in late September. I'll be watching the games. Thank you for watching the video. And remember to like, subscribe to my channel, comment as well. They're welcome. And I will read them. And again, see you next time.